Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Jess and I'm so glad that you guys are joining me today. So for my new viewers and my returning viewers, thank you guys so much for your support, especially as I'm just trying to get back into the groove with everything. So I had intended for like the past 2 weeks to post some videos and literally no excuse, but as of this video, I have them scheduled. So we will have videos go up during the week. I am going to be actually back planning for October 3rd and the 4th for my Swiftie friends, my fellow Swifties. You know, The Life of a Showgirl released. And I basically took off Friday the 3rd. And so Friday and Saturday were like total Swiftie days, and it was fantastic. So I'm going to be back planning, and I'm going to kind of put in like some stickers and kind of document what I did over the past couple days. I have been listening to Life of a Showgirl nonstop. And that album just brings me so much freaking joy. It really, 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 truly does. So I have a bunch of different stickers. Some of them are from Caffeine Queen. Some of them are from Planet Darby. And that's what we are going to be using. So I'm going to put aside the ones that we're not using. Okay, so for this spread specifically, I'm not going to use the florals. I'm leaning towards these glitter. I'm not sure about these ones. I think I might pair these with like the florals for a different spread. So we're going to use those, but then we are also going to use some of these ones from Caffeine Queen. Okay, actually I have a different idea. We're not going to use the Planet Darby this time. We're going to save that for something else. I am going to use the ones from Caffeine Queen, mainly because she has this washi tape paper that I really want to try it out. So also for my order, I also got these little samplers. So let's just see if there's anything in here that I can use. These are super cute, by the way. I am kind of like leaning towards anything that has like the orange and the greenish. I can be able to use along with the spread. Oh my gosh, these are so stinking cute. Also, I love lightly inked bookish stickers, and I actually need to get some more. Okay, so we're going to just take out just that one. I am just going to kind of just keep like a lot of these. Okay, let's get started. So first of all, we are going to probably not use regular washi, mainly because I have like these little washi-ish stickers. I'm going to use these 2 sheets. And what I'm kind of thinking is, oh, this is like a really interesting paper. I don't quite know what I was expecting, but I like this. This is the first time that I've bought stickers from her. And so far, I really, really like it. We're going to put these 2 down. I do want to do like my normal hourly. I don't necessarily have a greatest color, but actually this green will work. Like I was kind of a little iffy about using the green. But the green is like the perfect shade to go along with The Life of a Showgirl. And I will say that's what has kind of been like really difficult, is especially as I've been doing like my nails and as I've been trying to figure out like what colors pair with it. The orange is easy. The green is not. It's like a mint aqua mix color. It's been kind of a pain, but that's okay. And I got my cardigan today. I was so excited for my cardigan to deliver. I was a little sad that it didn't deliver like in time for any of the events that I had going on. But that's okay. I kind of was not expecting it to, especially because it couldn't ship until either the day I think it was like maybe like the day before. Yeah, I think the day before the album release, that was when this shipped. But like it really couldn't ship too much before that, just because of the fact that it had a CD with it. And obviously they didn't want anybody to get the CD early. So I'm going to go ahead and do up top. I'm just going to let Duke, actually, hold on. Wait a minute. I kind of want like orange to be like a dividing between that. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this instead. I know what I want to do. We are going to put this up here, and the way that Duke's laying on my notebook, I really can't move this too much. So I'm just going to navigate around him. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to use these stickers that say the life of a showgirl, because that was the big release. This was like the important thing going on since Friday. I will always remind myself during album releases how grateful I am to live on the West Coast, because when albums release at 12 p.m. Eastern on the East Coast, 12 p.m. Eastern time, I get them early, not technically, but you know what I mean. I get them at 9 o'clock. Oh, shoot. Okay, that was sticky. So I literally listened to the album from 9 p.m. until probably like 1:30 a.m. Not obsessed, not in the slightest. And then I'm going to do, kind of want to do this one, but I feel like that's a little too big. So I think, I could do like that. And then like kind of, or I could do this one. I think this one, I think we're going to use this one right here. So my idea is to just kind of take it and put it like right here. And then I'm going to just cut it away so it looks like that it goes behind the lock. I could also just move the lock and put the lock in front of it. That may be easier. So I would love to know from my fellow Swifties, what do you think of the album? If you love the album, what is your favorite song? And if you do not love the album, what is your favorite Taylor Swift album? But yeah. Okay. So we have that. I love it. And I also am going to use my days of the week. We're going to do Saturday and Sunday. I think I can be able to write on the washi paper. So we're going to try that as well. So Friday, Saturday. Hold on, wait a minute. This is Friday. What am I doing? This is Friday. I was about to do Saturday, Sunday, and I'm like, no, that's not right. Okay, so this is Friday. Oh, come on. My nails are like a little bit longer than what I'm used to, so I still feel like I'm trying to get used to them. And I'm almost positive that I can write on this. So I'm just going to take my Rytech fine liner. I'm kind of thinking, I'm using, no, I used it in this. I didn't use it. I got that was for that. So yes, let's use the 3. Or 0.3, I think it is. So we're just going to write Friday, October 3rd. Oh my goodness. I love this paper. Okay, so we have that. And then I am just going to, I may have to just kind of grab like, because I don't really have boxes. Okay, we do have a box right here. We have one right here, but it's not really what I want. I kind of love this one. We're going to go with this one. I am also thinking Life of a Cat. Okay, I think we're going to go with this. And then I believe that I have a green that could potentially coordinate really, really well with it. I think I'm actually going to save this one. This is going to be used for another day. Now, I will say, I still have to also back plan for Thursday, and I still have to plan for Sunday. When I say, okay, whatever, you guys know I'm always behind. But yeah, so I am going to save the one that looks like the music. I'm going to save that for Thursday, so I can use it for like 9 p.m. to kind of show that that's like when I started listening. And let me grab my markers. I may not have a good color for this. We're just going to use the back of this. So this is a color that I have, which that's not bad. And I think I can actually make that one work. That's way too blue. I think this is going to be too blue as well. Oof, yes, that's way too blue. No. So this one it is, but I think what we're going to do is I'm going to use this and just kind of create like a box, and then I'm going to find, I think I have a mild liner that could potentially be a good one to outline it. Like this one right here. I think that can work. This is the summer green, so wish it was a little bit more fine tip, but I think we're going to figure out how to make it work. Actually, I'm going to try one more combo. I was just kind of looking and I'm like, ooh, this is perfect. Plus, it's a finer tip than the mild liner, so this is what we're going to use to just outline the box. I don't think I have any dots that are the color I want. So, how about I think I actually may. So I have these mosaic marker that basically do fantastic. They make square dots. Square dots sounds like an oxymoron in my head, so I apologize. But basically, we're just going to use this and give myself some squares, and then that will be where I write in like the things that I did. Whoops. And we have a little bit of space down here, so we can be able to just kind of add in like some little decoration. Like this little showgirl. I love this. And we're going to do this burning heart. I love this. Oh my goodness. I love that. And let's go. Let's just do some stars around this. So I'm just going to use my tweezers, and I think we're going to go with like these stars right here. That bracelet, I think, is so stinking cute. And it's like literally like one of my top stickers now. So and I think I'm just going to put some more stars around, and I can tell you I definitely did not read any books. Even today, I really haven't read probably since Thursday of last week. And this happened last year with when the Tortured Poets released. I basically forgot that I was a reader, and I just listened to Tortured Poets on repeat for several weeks. So this is completely normal for me. We're going to put a couple little stars up here as well. And I think once I've properly used up all of these stars, then we're going to move on to the next day, Saturday. So I specifically want to use these ones that kind of look like this right here. If you can see that. I don't know if you can. But yeah. I think that is all the stars that look like that. And then nothing in there. That's not the same green, so I really don't want to use that. Okay, we have these ones. No, I'm not going to use them. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do Saturday. And I'm going to kind of stick with like a similar vibe sort of thing. But I think what I want to do instead, and I know for a fact that I do not have orange hourly tape, so I think we may just do like the white or the black. I may do like the same green, but I think in terms of like the box, I'm going to do orange. And I feel like this orange should be one that works. Oh, that is so bright. I love it. I could also pair it with a lighter orange. I like this one better. So this is one that we're going to use, but I may do like this one as an outline. So this is number 925 and this is 933. That's also a good one, 946, but I am kind of leaning towards that middle one. 933, yes, we already used. Okay, that is what I've got. So I'm leaning towards, I'm actually kind of leaning towards maybe now these two. No, we're going to use these two. So we're going to use 933 and we're going to use 925. We're not going to use 946. So let's go ahead and pick out the little washi strips. We are going to start with some at the very top. And this one, the only thing I don't like is how it looks like that it's kind of like meant to fit a certain size page because you've got the white on both sides. But I am just going to kind of work through that because I'm thinking that I got Duke hair all over this. I will have to cut off just a little bit, but I think that that's okay. And then we can put this sticker, don't tear it. Okay. I don't know if that was supposed to come off like that, but maybe it was. I am going to just put this like right there. And then this one is going to go right next to it. I feel like I want that to be a little bit closer. So I think I'm okay with the star overlapping. Like, I want it super close like that. I like that. And want to do something in the middle. So what if I don't know how this would look. I wish I had, oh my gosh, I wish that this was like a smaller sticker. Oh, I have an idea. We are going to use this one. I'm just not going to use it right there. But we have this little lock. Oh, it's almost too big. Okay, my next thought is a stupid clown. Because I am always clowning. Oh, no. I did, whatever. Okay, so there we go. I think that actually turned out kind of cute. I'm going to save this sticker for a spread, but we're not going to use it right now. I do want to do like some washi at the bottom. The only other thing that I don't really like is I feel like I need something else right here, but I'm not. Unless it's like something like this, maybe. Like maybe, okay, I have an idea. Again, I really like this washi paper. I'm kind of thinking like if I was to put this right here, I think that would look. I like it. Okay, so now I need to do down here. One of my first thoughts was using this one, but again, I'm going to kind of hit this whole thing where it has white on one side, so I'm going to have to find a way to cover up that maybe it was intended on only fitting a certain size page. I don't like how it just comes to that end right there. But what I do want to do, I want to move this over. We need, oops, oh no, hold on. We are having technical difficulties. So we have that. I think that this one actually would look pretty cool with it too. This right here. I like that. So now it's just really a matter of finding a box to use because I want to create that box. And since I want to use orange, we're going to use one of the mint, aqua, teal, whatever color it is. So we're going to use that. I'm actually going to put it over here so I can be able to put, yeah, we're going to put this like right here because I want to be able to put the hourly, and I am going to go ahead and use the green just because the fact that it's right in between two oranges, so I feel like that's a really good space for it. Oh wait, I did not properly cut that. There is no way, like I definitely did not go to bed at 9 o'clock. My day did not end at 9 o'clock on Saturday, yesterday. My day ended, like I got home from my last Taylor Swift event at almost 11 o'clock. So on Friday, okay, so Thursday I mentioned that I stayed up until almost 1:30 listening to the album. So Friday I was supposed to go and have a doctor's appointment. However, I woke up feeling horrible. Obviously because of the fact that I stayed up so late. Like that's only my fault. When I 100% hold myself accountable for that. So anyways, I ended up rescheduling the doctor appointment. Luckily, it was an appointment that I could just really easily reschedule. And I was going to be, I had plans to go with a friend to see the 12 p.m. showing of Release of a Showgirl. So we did that at 12. At 6:45, I had plans with my sister to go see Release of a Showgirl. So we did that. And then I also had plans on Saturday to go with another friend to see Release of a Showgirl. So we did. And then Saturday night, I had plans to do a listening party at my book club. So you could say that it has been a very busy day, a very busy weekend. Okay, what I'm doing right now is I want to kind of put something like over here. And I'm just really looking at like what options do I have. And I think we're going to use this one. I think this would be really cool. And I'm going to be able to do it in a way that it almost like hopefully aligns with this. Probably not. Maybe not. Ooh, I like it. And then I am just going to write on this. We're going to do October 4th, 2025. I do have a ticket from my showing. So I'm going to actually just cut this in half. We're going to cut off this part. I'm going to I feel like I'm trying to decide which part that I really want to save. I kind of want to maybe just save just this part. Or not. Yeah, I will, you know what, I will figure that out. For now, we're going to go ahead and, which one was I going to do? I forgot. Okay, so I have this orange. I think that's the dark, or was that the dark orange? I think that's the lighter orange. Okay, yeah, this is the lighter orange. Or lighter orange, I need to make, that's what brain work. Lighter orange. That's what I'm making my box with. And there we go. Now, the darker orange is what's going to be used to outline the box. Or, I guess, the border of the box. Boom. And I am just going to... Wait a minute. Okay. We do have orange. I think I actually have like... Wait, do I have 2 oranges? Oh, because it's 2 different brands. Okay, so we have 2 oranges. I am going to go between the 2 and see which one that I like the most for the dots. So this is the Mosaic Maker, so that's that one. And then this is the other brand. They're literally the exact same thing. So we're just going to use this one. And usually whenever I do any type of dots or bullets in general, I always go every other line. And then I do And finally, we are going to do some little designs. So I had that heart, that burning heart that I wanted to use. And we are going to put that right there. And just kind of thinking of like designs. I really, oh my goodness. I don't think that was supposed to happen because that tore way too easily. So I do have this lock with the stars. So we are going to use, that is tearing way too easily. Like, I don't think that that's supposed to happen. Okay. That's okay. We can fix it. And finally, I am going to just take some of like these regular stars and we're going to put them around. I'm thinking that anything that has like the 5-point star, that's what we are going to be using. So there's some that are like slightly different design. Like there's some that are more hand drawn. There's some that are more, they look kind of more like clip arty. It really just doesn't matter. We're going to use them all. So we're just going to put those around. I do want to just kind of spread them like different places. I'm also really excited because the music video releases to releases to YouTube today, and the music video was like one of my absolute favorite things about the screening event. So I'm super excited to be able to watch that again, and cannot wait to see like what they do as the second music video too. Okay, I have just a couple more of the stars to use. And I will go through my other little sheets just to make sure that there's like no other stars. So we've got those ones. This one, no. This one, no. This one, no. I'm going to say no to those. And I believe that is it. So I don't know how I'm going to put, I don't know how I'm going to put this ticket on there. If I'm going to do like maybe just this one. Because realistically, I could trim this down and just kind of put it like right here. I have just some scented glue stick. Nothing fancy this time. We're just going to put that right there. Okay. And there we go. My Taylor Swift spreads for Saturday or for Friday and Saturday. I still have to do, why do I have an extra day? Wait, Wednesday. I still have to do Wednesday and Thursday. Where did my Wednesday sticker go? I don't have like a Wednesday day of the week. I don't know what happened with that. But so what I'm going to do that, and I think for like the Wednesday and Thursday as just kind of like a lead up to it, I'm going to use the flowers from Planet Darby, along with maybe like some more of this washi. But that will be done off camera. And then I'm also going to plan on going through and just kind of like noting like this is what was going on at this time, because thinking about it, these are my mild liners. I have this orange. And we have that color that I think will work. And then that color. So I'm going to use those three, figure out which mild liners just fell on the floor so I can get them put away. And what I'm kind of thinking that I can do is this one, we're going to take the orange. So for instance, like I did laundry from this time to this time. And then this was Costco. This was visiting with a friend and going to see the show. And then this time right here was a listening party, and I probably left there about a little after 10:30. That was like late for me. And then this day, Saturday, what did I do Saturday? I know I went out to get like coffee this morning. Oh, that is really blue. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Coffee and breakfast, and then went over to a friend's and where we had the movie. And then this was going to the movie and dinner with my sister. And I'd say that that's good. So I will fill that in, but that's just kind of how I'm going to do it. And then, yeah, I'll figure out what to do for Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to do another Taylor Swift. I think I am going to do another Taylor Swift spread. So I'll probably figure that out once I'm done back planning for Wednesday and Thursday. So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. But yeah, let me know what you think about the album. I would love to hear. I hope you guys enjoy this spread. Or this video. Thumbs up, hit that subscribe now button, click the notification bell, and drop a comment if you want. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.